So, hi there everybody, we are live again. Good to be with you all. Next stream is on Tuesday, which will be the 18th of February at 10 a.m. UK time. So, let's see, hi there to everybody. Hi to Julia and Philippe and Manisco and Nadia. Hi to Oksana and Renyard and Typhor. Hi to Vandana and hi to Vitali as well. So, I don't intend to, not privy, don't intend to pry. I don't intend to pry. Yeah, I don't want to be too nosy is fine as well. Yeah, to pry, that's it. So it's wonderful to have you all. Hi there, Oksana. Was the first live stream held? When was the first live stream held? Boof, I don't know, but quite a long time back. I'd say I've been doing this for at least 5 years. Hi Nad, lovely to see you as well. It's been a while, great to have you. And hi there to Valentine as well. So 2014. Wow, that's 9 years. So here we go. How much protein do you really need to get strong? And all you've got to do is guess the words to go in the gaps. So I think this is reasonably easy today. 11 years. Yes, you're right. It's not 9, it's 11. So, from eggs to protein shakes, those hoping to expand their brawn, their muscle, are often encouraged to vast quantities of protein. From swallowing eggs, I quite like that. From raw eggs to from Roland, raw from Nad. Philippe says swallowing, to consume vast quantities of protein. From mere eggs, from scrambled eggs to consume. To get vast quantities of protein. Raw, consume, digest. That sounds pretty good, Peter. Are encouraged to consume. From boiled eggs, says Vandana. From mere eggs. Okay, I'm gonna go straight from old-fashioned eggs, chicken eggs, to devour vast quantities. From raw eggs to consume vast quantities, says Julia. Boiled, says Typhor. Raw, says Nadia. So raw eggs, ice creams for all of you who said raw, are often encouraged to ingest. I quite like the swallow, yes. To ingest vast quantities of protein. Hi El Gavare. So, but how much is really, and what is the best way to consume it? Enough. So need. Hi Sid, lovely to see you. How much is really sufficient? Necessary, says Roland. Needed, says Nad. Required, says Vandana. Needed, says Renyard. Necessary, says Philippe. Is really fit. I guess it works, Valentine. Is needed, says Nadia. Necessary, appropriate for Peter. Optimal. That's a very good word, Vitali. Required for Elwa. Is really enough. Is really sufficient. Is suitable. That's quite a good word as well. So, but how much is really necessary? So, necessary for... definitely for Roland and Philippe and for Peter. Okay, so well done you three. Is really necessary. Is healthy. Healthy's a good word as well. Janissary. One of these soldiers. I'm not sure. Janissary, I think, is like a mercenary soldier working for the Turkish Empire. I'm not sure if I have or not. But I will check. So how much is really necessary? Good to see you, White Stripes. There was a science fiction book called Janissaries. Good morning, Glenn Brunk. Sophia Moulson, a fitness influencer based in West Sussex, began taking fitness at the age of 19 with being overweight. Fitness classes, fitness sessions, lessons. After diagnosed. Doesn't quite work. Struggling, says Nadia. Classes, says Nad. Fitness lessons, says Sid. Seriously, says Vandana. After suffering with being overweight. I think it's normally suffering from excess weight. So lessons, says Valentine. Classes, says Nadia. Fitness earnestly, says Elwa. After being diagnosed with, yes, with overweight. After struggling, says Oksana. After bullied. So after struggling with being overweight. Struggling, says Vandana. After struggling. So struggling is definitely the first one, but the ice cream in this one goes to Vandana goes to I think it's Vandana for seriously. Yeah, so ice cream for Vandana for seriously. Okay, she began taking fitness seriously at the age of 19 after struggling with being overweight, after grappling with, after fighting with, coping with is a good one from Elwa. So, what have I done here? Yeah. Okay, so I went too far. I often turned to food as of comfort, which ultimately left me in a cycle of negative self-image and low a source of comfort for Elwa and White Stripes. Esteem as well for White Stripe. Source for Philippe. Low self-esteem, says Nadia. As a source, says Roland. Source, you saw it, says Vandana. As a way of comfort. It's not fair. I'm sorry, Renyard. And low consolation. Source and self-esteem. High Isam Bushra. Okay, low esteem as a fount of comfort. I quite like that, fount instead of source. Low esteem. A source and low esteem for Julia. Self-esteem for Nadia. Low self-esteem for Sid. So yes, this one. As a spring of comfort. As a source of comfort. And low confidence. Okay, of confidence and low confidence. Okay, let's try the next. So one day I realized that I needed to take, not just for my physical health, but for my mental too. Low self-esteem, yes, Philippe. Self-deprecation. I needed to take action. That's a good word, Oksana. To take action. To take protein. To take action. Take a sabbatical for my mental well-being. That's very good, White Stripes. To take control for Philippe, yes. My mental health too. Two healths. It works, I suppose. Mental condition. Condition doesn't work. Fitness seriously. Yes, Vandana. My mental image, my mental health. Okay, this is quite good. So, let's see. Well-being for Renyard. Take action. Action and well-being. Take responsibility. Yeah, that would work, Wolfman. Welcome, Wolfman. Take myself seriously. Health. Okay. My mental health too. To take part. To take my well-being for Julia for the last one. Well done. My mental state. Okay. My mental well-being. So well-being is definitely an ice cream for White Stripes. Okay. To take control, and I think take control was Philippe, if I'm not mistaken. So ice creams for Philippe and for White Stripes there. Also for Renyard for well-being, and to Julia for well-being as well. Okay, so one day I realised I needed to take control, not just for my physical health. Hi Patricia, lovely to see you. I needed to become accountable. To repair to go to. It's out of fashion completely, White Stripes. I'm going to repair to my bed for the afternoon. Mental fatigue. For my mental fatigue. Fatigue would work, Isam. Okay, initially she joined a gym with the intention of losing weight. Smash the like button, as Julia says. Hi, Believe. So initially she joined a gym with the mere intention, with the pure intention. I like both of those words. With the clear intention, yes. With the basic intention, yes. To repair to is old-fashioned. Shall we repair to the smoking room? With the simple intention, with the desired intention, with the sincere intention. Hi, Alexander. With the soul intention. I think White Stripes is going to get another ice cream. With the earnest intention, sincere for Wolfman. Namil with the sheer intention. With the strong intention. With strong, I think probably not. With a sheer intention. I don't think sheer works either. With the only intention, I would say with my only intention. So Gavre has said soul as well. So soul with the main intention being to lose weight. The sole intention for Renyard. Soul for Namil. Soul sounds really good. Soul only, yes. Unique. I'm going to repair to the gym with the sole intention of. Okay, with the sole intention. With the mere intention. Mere works very nicely as well. No ding-a-ling-a-ling. With the unequivocal intention, yes. But time. She fell in love with the process of building up a healthy amount of. But that time. Overtime, says Oksana. And muscles, says Oksana. Overtime, says Philippe. With the firm intention. Firm is good, Patricia. Overtime, says Vitali. Over, says Valentine. Of muscles, too. Of sinews. I like sinews from White Stripes. But with time. That's a perfectly good alternative, Sid. Well done. Muscles, says Nadia. With time and a healthy amount, with a healthy regime, with building up a healthy regime too, without the amount, Vandana. Okay, amount. Okay, but in time, and muscle for Alexander, yes. Over for Typhel, good. Over and muscle for Wolfman, good. Over time for Nadia. Muscle for Philippe. Brawn, yes, we had that word at the beginning. Good one, Vitali. But passing time, no, passing doesn't work. But with time and muscle for Nitmur. Over time and muscle. It's about protein. It's about protein. How much protein we need, and bodybuilding and making ourselves strong. But with the progress of time and sinew, says Peter. After time. So let's see, after a time, Renyard. But over time, but with time. With time, says Julia. Unskirdening. Okay. Of body too. There are men who go to the gym to pick up women. Yeah. Muscle. So, yes. But over time, she fell in love with the process of building up a healthy amount of muscle too. I discovered how it felt to grow stronger, and each small strength milestone me to keep pushing forward. Not inspired. How pleasing it felt, how great it felt. Told me for the second one, yes, Vitali. Inspired me to keep pushing forward. Yes, Oksana. How different it felt. Yes, Nan. It pushed me, says Nan. How satisfying it felt. And it pushed me to keep pushing forward. Too many pushes, but yes. How satisfying it felt, and it helped me for Nitmur. How euphoric it felt. It enheartened me. Oh, that's quite close. It inspired me. It encouraged, and each small milestone encouraged me. That's an ice cream for Elwa with encouraged. Incentivized, good word as well. How comforting it felt. Each milestone spurred me. Good, Peter. How wonderful, how great. Each milestone inspired me. Okay. Amazing. Motivated. Motivated me. Gabriel says motivated, and so does Julia. I'm not sure which one it was. It's motivated. Okay, so ice creams for those of you with motivated. That was motivated was definitely El Gabriel and Julia, I think. Yeah. Okay, so how empowering it felt. They only get a particular type of woman. Yeah. I discovered how empowering it felt to grow stronger. Incited, yes. It encouraged. I thought the word was going to be encouraged, but so I discovered how empowering it felt. Each milestone motivated me. Okay. And part of Moulson's progress was research on nutrition. That's when she learnt about of protein for muscle building. An important, a core part. Good words, Nad. An integral part about the role of protein. That looks like ice creams through and through White Stripes. An added part. Yeah, added would work. An important part, says Sid. A greater part. Yes. The role. Role is certainly a good word, Oksana. The significance, says Elwa. The role, says Nan. An inherent part. Role, like the Victorians wrote it with the circumflex. Integral, about the importance. That looks very good, Peter. A huge part. Yes, Wolfman. about the basics of protein for muscle, for building muscle. Yes, Namil. I think definitely Namil. The importance of protein. An intrinsic part, a crucial, about the significant, inherent for Elwa, intrinsic for Vandana, the role for Vandana, role for Valentine, essential for Manisco, about the essence, a paramount part. I guess paramount, although normally we use paramount at the end, a fundamental, essential, key part. An essential part, I'm getting swamped. An integral part, about the importance. So integral part, yes Julia, definitely. So ice cream for those of you with integral, and importance of also scores an ice cream as well. Okay, so let me put this here and continue. However, as a vegetarian, Moulson initially felt she was the role in building. Yes, a role in something. The role of protein in building. The role of money in developing. However, as a vegetarian, Moulson initially felt that she was to get enough protein through just her diet, so she to protein powders. Incompetent. She was unable to get, good word Sid, unable for Wolfman. She turned to, definitely Oksana, unable for Valentine. Unable for White Stripes. So she resorted to, good word, White Stripes. I like resorted. Unable to get. Lacking doesn't work now. No, lacking's no good now. Unable to get, she resorted to. She allergic, no. Unable to get, she turned to Vandana. She was neglecting to get, so she switched to. Switched would work. She turned to, says Nadia. She turned to, says Nad. She turned to, says Namil. Unable to get. She turned to, says Vitali. Okay. She was struggling to get, so she turned to. So struggling for the first one, but to turn to use something as a recourse, to use something as a solution. She was struggling to get enough, so she turned to protein powders. While it was possible for me to my needs through a well diet, it often required time and careful planning. Okay, so ice cream for you and White Stripes, definitely Alexander. Ice cream for Alexander and White Stripes. To meet my needs, good Oksana, to satisfy my needs, good Vitali, to fulfill my needs, good Nitmur. Namil says meat, well balanced says Oksana. To meat and structured says White Stripes, good White Stripes. Elwa goes for satisfy my needs. A well organised diet. I like well organised, is a good word, Valentine. To satisfy for Roland. Well balanced for Namil. Well balanced, so meat and balance for Philippe, good Philippe. To fulfill my needs, well balanced for Vandana, well balanced for Typhor. Archive, no. Well endowed, no. To accommodate my needs. Accommodate my needs, yes. Well balanced for Alexander, definitely. Satisfy my needs. A well planned, well regulated. To meet my needs. To quench. You normally quench your thirst. Fulfill my needs. To cover my needs would work. Well balanced diet. To quench my needs. No, you quench your thirst. Well planned, well thought through. So to meet my needs, it was a well balanced diet. Meat well thought. Absolutely, Rainyard. Correct, Rainyard. Well balanced. Yes, Nadia. Well thought through. Well thought through. Well thought out. Yeah, well balanced. To quench a desire, yes. To quench a piece of steel. Ever and anon. I've certainly made one on anon, but ever and anon I don't know. So protein powders offered a solution, especially with my lifestyle, she says. Convenient solution, a permanent solution, a brief. But brief says it starts and then it stops being okay. A logical solution with my new lifestyle. A quick solution with my hectic lifestyle. Hectic is a great word, White Stripes. My active, hectic lifestyle. My erratic lifestyle. My sedentary. But she's working out in the gym and putting on muscle. A viable solution for Wolfman. A reasonable solution for Elwa. My busy lifestyle. That's an ice cream for Nadia. Okay, with my busy lifestyle, and that's an ice cream for Manisco. An attainable solution. Good word, attainable. A speedy new, busy lifestyle, cluttered lifestyle, chaotic lifestyle. Newfound ascetic lifestyle. A quick solution. A convenient solution, and I think Oksana started with convenient, for my busy lifestyle. Hi Slipknot, an easy solution for my hectic lifestyle. Lovely to see you, Slipknot. An alternative solution for my hectic lifestyle. Hectic is good. Hectic for Vandana. Tied up. A quick solution to my unharmonious lifestyle. Yeah, I think it works quite nicely, Wolfman. Okay, and continue. A handy solution. People love convenient everything. Handy solution is a really good word, Nadia. Well done, Nadia. To my chaotic lifestyle. Good word, Typhor. While in the past, bodybuilders were known for consuming. Yes, were known for consuming. Were known for consuming for Philippe as well. Well done, Elwa. Notorious and keto diets. I like keto for the last one. And keto diets are big business. So, resorted to, fell to, were infamous for. You were better with Notorious. So Elwa, Notorious gives you and White Stripes ice creams, definitely. Infamous for Vitali as well. Ice cream for Vitali. Notorious. High-powered diets. Opted for. No. Okay. Keto diets, crash diets, good words. Vegan, vegetarian. Were doomed to for consuming. Okay, let me put this up. They were notorious and tailored diets. I think keto is probably the best word here, because keto is a word that goes with protein. Adapted diets, that's not bad. Tailored diets. So they were notorious for consuming in their tailored diets. Hefty. A hefty diet. No, the food might be hefty. I don't think hefty diet works, Philippe. Tailored, and you knew the word, didn't you, Alexander? A tailored diet. A bespoke diet as well. But do we really need much protein to grow stronger, and what's the best way to consume it? Well balanced. Yes, Patricia. Well done, Patricia. Well balanced diet, definitely. That much. So that for Oksana and White Stripes. That for Alexander. A hefty salary, perhaps. This for Elwa. This for Vitali. So for Nad and for White Stripes. Well done, both of you. Keto is a low an almost zero carbohydrate diet. It's fat and protein, but zero carbohydrate, Vandana. So much, yes, Slipknot. So for Roland. That much. Over much. That's a good word. So much for Valentine. That much for Nightingale. This and that much. This much, that much. Both work. Yes, Knitmord. So much. So much is the answer. Do we really need so much protein? So this, that. Absolutely, Alexander. Meet my needs. Good, Patricia. To meet needs. That's the phrase. Well done, P. Okay. Building the body. Linnea Patel, a sports dietitian, explains that proteins have many in the human body. Too much. So much, says Julia. Have many influences, many roles, many uses, many functions. Viable and perfect. Yes, Patricia. Functions for White Stripes, roles for Sid, impacts. I would say impact on the human body, Knitmord. Functions for Namir, functions for Wolfman, of many benefits for Nightingale, yes. Many sources, could be. Many functions, many roles, says Roland. Many tasks, says Oksana. Uses, says Valentine. Duties, says Oksana. Many roles, yeah, as we saw before. Much impact, yes. Have many effects, many roles in the human body. Assignments, yeah, have many assignments. Unorthodox lifestyle, good, Patricia. So as they are, the proteins in food are broken down into amino acids, building blocks that can be to form any protein that the body needs. As they are digested, are consumed, says Valentine. Assimilated, ingested and transformed, says White Stripes. As they are vital, crucial. As they are ingested for Philippe, as they are digested, they can be applied to form from Peter. As they're consumed, high from, that looks like somebody in Japan. They can be transformed. As they are digested, as they are absorbed. As they sink in. Maybe they're sinking in. As they are sinking in, I would probably say as they sink in, as they're consumed, says Nightingale. As they're ingested, they can be transformed, says Philippe. They're changed. Quite a long time back. Poof. A reasonably long time ago. A very long time ago, Typhoon. Let's see, you could take the quite out and it wouldn't change the sentence, Typhoon. Okay, ingest, put in the mouth. Digest, glug, 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 in the stomach. So ingest goes from outside into the mouth and into the stomach. Digest, in the stomach, it starts to be broken down and goes into the bloodstream. Very good, very good. Ingest into the mouth, digest enzymes in the stomach, and act on the food. Reasonable long time ago. Yes, Typhoon. So, as they are digested, the proteins are broken down into amino acids, building blocks that can be rearranged to form needs. Gastrointestinal tract. So much. Yes, Patricia, definitely. Okay, come on, one more, and it's going to be the last one for today. Last one for today, then. Hemoglobin, enzymes, muscles and keratin in our skin and hair. There are more than 20,000 proteins in the human body. A wide range of functions. Performing. That looks like you're going to finish with ice creams with performing for White Stripes and Oksana. Performing for Alexander. Performing for Vitaly. Playing. A wide range of roles. Play a role. Perform a function. Mad. Casting, a wide range. Casting, no. Casting, no. Regulating. Regulating definitely works, Nitmore. Responsible for, Peter. Performing, set for Nightingale. Performing for Nadia. Playing a role. Performing a function. Executing, good word, Oksana, yes. Performing for Philippe. Performing for Vandana. Providing, yeah, providing a wide range of functions. Providing definitely works, Rainyard. Enlisting, no. Performing for Wolfman, definitely. Playing a wide range of roles. Carrying out a wide range of functions. Good word, Vitaly. Performing, so there we go. Performing for Julia as well. Providing for, yes. Playing roles. Yeah, playing a role, playing a role. So thank you for coming, Vitaly. Thank you all for coming. It's been great having you all. Let's see. Enabling. A wide range. Enabling, yes, very definitely. Venkataraman. So, that's my pleasure, Manisco. There. Been a pleasure to have you, Julia. Functions. Yes, Patricia. Have a great weekend, you too, Oksana. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, Nad. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you, Nidmord. Thank you, Nightingale. So, next stream is on Tuesday, which is, I think, the 18th of February at 10 a.m. UK time. Thank you from the Ukraine. Let's see. That looks like Paolo. Maybe Paolo. So thank you for coming, Rainyard. It's been lovely to have you. Let me put this in capitals. And let's do this properly. Thank you to Alexander. Thank you to Believe. Thank you to Elwa. Thank you to Julia and Philippe. Thank you to Manisco and Nadia and Nad. Thank you to Nightingale and Nitmore. Thank you to Oksana and Patricia and Peter. Thank you to Rainyard and Roland and Sid. Thank you to Slipknot and Typhor and Vandana. Thank you to Venkatamaran. Thank you to Wolfman and Vitaly. I think that's Paolo. Thank you to Paolo from the Ukraine, and thank you to White Stripes as well. Pavlo, with the O being stressed. Oh, yes. Thank you, Oksana. So, Pavlo, thank you for coming as well, Pavlo. Great to have you. So, take care, all of you, and I hope to see you all on Tuesday. No the. Okay, Ukraine, no the. I've always said the Ukraine, but for Ukraine, fine. So, thank you all for coming. It's been great. Got already my CPE, but it's nice. Well done, Philippe. I can believe it. So well done, all of you. It's great. It's been great having you. Take care, and I will see you all on Tuesday.